Hello, it's Jamie from Oosh, and on this video I'm going to show you a little tip on how to reverse bay park and get nice and neat in between those lines. So we're going to use something that's called a reference point. Now I'm driving a Ford Fiesta and this reference point works for me. It might be different for other people, but usually it's around about the same place in a lot of cars, and I'm going to be using this silver handle on the inside. So I'll get straight into it, I'll talk about what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll get in between those lines by using that reference point, and hopefully that's something you can use on your driving lessons and even your driving test. So that's the bay I want to go into. That bay on my right, it's got the tree behind it and the flower bed. So with that bay, what I'm going to do is count 3 lines. That's the first one right there, more or less just over the top of my wing mirror. Now it's going to be a different view for you than it is for me, so I'll try and talk about what I can see and what I'm using. So that line is line 1, and I want to drive forwards to the 3rd line. Okay, so line 1, line 2, and that one is line 3. Okay, so I'm driving a little bit beyond that line, okay, taking that handle a little bit beyond. So, alright, now don't forget to be checking all the way around the car before you move again, making sure it's safe, even though it is a quiet car park and there's nothing about. Now, I'm going to go back until that handle lines up with that 3rd line. Okay, going back. Okay, when that lines up for me, it's about now, okay? So we're going to keep the wheels moving, full lock right at that point, and I've got a fast lock on, right? So I'm coming around, now in my right mirror now, I can see the line of the bay on my right. That was the first line, remember? Okay, so I'm folding into the bay, all the way around. Now on the left hand side I can see the line coming in to that mirror, so I can see that line and I can see that line. I'm nice and straight, so keeping the car moving, steer back straight. So you want to avoid dry steering, going all the way back, making sure I'm in that bay, thinking about the flower bed behind, the tree and the curb. Now I'm stopping. Okay, handbrake on, secure it, and I'm done. There we go, there's the line. Cameraman Steve will open the door there, have a look down, and you can see the line is just next to the car. We're done, finished. Okay, so we've just done, on the previous video, the reverse bay park. So you want to see the forward bay park as well, don't you? Because that's also on the driving test. So remember, you'll be doing the forwards bay park in a public car park, probably a bit like this one. So we can use another reference point to get in the bay. Now, same car, Ford Fiesta. This time the reference point is different. On the reverse bay park it was that. Okay, forwards bay park, I'm using the wing mirror. So this time we're not counting lines. When we get towards the bay that we want to go into, and that wing mirror lines up with that line of the bay you want to go into, that's when you're going to full lock. Okay, make more sense when I'm doing it. Alright, so let's find the bay. There's plenty of choice, so we'll keep on moving as well. Try not to stop before you turn into the bay. Okay, so we're driving slowly, let's pick a bay. It's that one with the twig in it. Okay, so the wing mirror will line up with that line just, okay, about now, full lock right. Fast steering, full locks on straight away. Now if you look, I will gently come to a stop. If we look forward, it looks like the front of the car is actually panning straight across and going a bit too far, but if you watch this now, the car will come into place and I'm gonna be next to the line on my right, and I'm in. Okay, secure it, handbrake. There's the line, just next to the car. On the other side, it should be a more room on that side. We're in the lines, okay? So after that, you'll reverse out the bay. Now don't forget, check your blind spots, check all around, make sure there's no one reversing out of the base behind you at the same time. As we're coming out, there's no one next to us, okay? So we can steer nice and early, okay? Get the angle, coming around, keep having a check. Looking where you're going, looking out the back window. Right, we're out, we've done enough reversing, we can get out of this now. Now before you drive away again, you've guessed it, blind spot. Blind spot. Also watch out for your blind spots in front of you with these mirrors, pillars, sorry. And you're driving on. Simple as that.